Breath, the New Science of a Lost Art is a work of investigative journalism that argues a simple but profound thesis. Modern humans have largely forgotten how to breathe correctly, and this lost art is a primary yet overlooked cause of a wide range of chronic physical and mental health issues. Author James Nestor combines historical research, cutting-edge science, and a deeply personal journey of experimentation to reveal how changing the way we breathe can dramatically improve our health, well-being, and longevity. Part 1. The core problem. We are breathing all wrong. The book opens with Nestor's own struggles with recurring pneumonia and respiratory issues. This personal quest leads him to a dramatic experiment at Stanford University. The Stanford experiment. To prove the detrimental effects of improper breathing, Nestor and a fellow participant agree to have their nostrils completely blocked with silicone plugs for 10 days, forcing them to breathe only through their mouths. The results are swift and shocking. Within hours, snoring began, which neither participant had experienced before. Within days, they developed sleep apnea. Their blood pressure skyrocketed, their heart rate variability plummeted, a sign of stress, and their athletic performance tanked. They felt exhausted, irritable, and mentally foggy. Physiological impact. This experiment vividly demonstrates that mouth breathing puts the body in a constant state of low-grade stress, disrupts sleep, and negatively impacts nearly every system in the body. After the 10 days of mouth breathing, they removed the plugs and spent the next 10 days breathing exclusively through their noses. The negative effects reversed almost immediately. Their snoring and sleep apnea vanished, blood pressure returned to normal, and they felt energetic and clear-headed again. This experiment serves as the book's central visceral hook. The mouth is for eating, and the nose is for breathing. Part 2, The Why, an evolutionary detour. Nestor investigates why modern humans are such poor breathers. The answer, he finds, lies in the evolution of the human skull. The shrinking jaw. Over the past few hundred years, as our diet shifted from tough, raw foods to soft, processed ones, the act of chewing mastication drastically reduced. Facial development. Vigorous chewing is essential for developing wide, strong jawbones and a broad palate. Without this stimulation, our faces have literally grown smaller. Consequences. This shrinking of the facial structure leads to smaller mouths and airways. The result is crooked teeth requiring orthodontics and, more critically, obstructed airways that make nasal breathing difficult, leading to a default state of mouth breathing, snoring, and sleep apnea. He contrasts modern skulls with ancient skulls, which show perfectly straight teeth and wide airways. Part 3. The Solution. Relearning how to breathe. Having established the problem and its cause, Nestor spends the rest of the book exploring the solutions, which are surprisingly simple and accessible. 1. The nose is for breathing. The nose is a miraculous and complex organ designed specifically for respiration. Filtration and humidification. Nasal passages filter, warm, and moisten incoming air, protecting the lungs from pathogens and debris. Nitric oxide, NO production. The sinuses produce nitric oxide, a powerful molecule that is a potent vasodilator. It widens blood vessels, increasing circulation and lowering blood pressure. It also has antiviral and antibacterial properties. When you breathe through your nose, you carry this NO into your lungs, improving your body's ability to absorb oxygen. Mouth breathing provides none of these benefits. Practical tip. Nestor advocates for consciously keeping the mouth closed during the day and even suggests mouth taping at night, a simple but effective way to train the body to breathe nasally during sleep. 2. Breathe less, breathe slower. Contrary to the popular belief that taking big, deep breaths is always good, Nestor argues that the key is to breathe slower and less. The CO2 paradox. We've been taught that carbon dioxide, CO2, is just a waste product. However, it is a crucial catalyst for oxygen release. The Bohr effect states that red blood cells release oxygen more readily in the presence of carbon dioxide. Overbreathing, chronic hyperventilation. Many people chronically overbreathe, exhaling too much CO2. This makes the body less efficient at delivering oxygen to tissues and cells, even though they are taking in plenty of air. This can lead to feelings of anxiety, breathlessness, and fatigue. The perfect breath. Research from various disciplines, from ancient yoga, pranayama to modern cardiology, converges on an ideal breathing rate, around 5.5 breaths per minute. This means a 5.5-second inhale and a 5.5-second exhale. This slow rhythm maximizes heart rate variability, calms the nervous system, and optimizes oxygen delivery. Exhale fully. A key component of slow breathing is the exhale. Many of us have lazy, shallow exhales, which means we don't fully expel stale air from our lungs. A full, extended exhale helps to engage the diaphragm, expel more CO2, making the next inhale more efficient. Stimulate the vagus nerve, which activates the parasympathetic rest and digest nervous system, promoting a state of calm. Part 4, exploring the extremes, the pulmonauts. To demonstrate the incredible power of conscious breathing, Nestor travels the world to meet pulmonauts, people who have mastered their breath to achieve seemingly superhuman feats. Wim the Iceman Hof. Nestor explores the tummo breathing technique popularized by Wim Hof. This method of intense, cyclical hyperventilation followed by breath holding has been shown in scientific studies to allow practitioners to consciously influence their autonomic nervous system and immune responses, enabling them to fight off infections and withstand extreme cold. Sudarshan Kriya. He investigates this powerful yogic breathing technique, which has been shown in clinical trials to be as effective as antidepressants for treating severe depression and anxiety. Holotropic breathwork, a technique that uses rapid, deep breathing to induce altered states of consciousness, which can have profound therapeutic effects. These examples show that breathing is not just a background biological function, but a powerful lever we can pull to consciously control our physiology, psychology, and health. Key takeaways and practical applications. 1. Shut your mouth. The single most important change is to breathe through your nose at all times, including during sleep exercises. Consider mouth taping at night if you snore or wake with a dry mouth. 2. Slow down. Aim for a breathing rhythm of roughly 5.5 seconds in and 5.5 seconds out. This calms the nervous system and improves oxygen efficiency. 3. Exhale completely. Focus on long, gentle exhales to calm the body and ensure a full exchange of air. 4. Chew more. To promote better facial and airway development in the long term, especially for children, eat harder, chewier foods. 5. Explore techniques. For specific goals, calm, energy, focus, experiment with structured breathing methods like box breathing, inhale 4, hold 4, exhale 4, hold 4, or 4-7-8 breathing. Inhale 4, hold 7, exhale 8. Breath concludes that breathing is the missing pillar of health. We focus on diet and exercise, but we have ignored the fundamental fuel of life. By reclaiming this lost art through simple, conscious adjustments, we can tap into a powerful, free, and readily available tool to heal our bodies, calm our minds, and transform our lives. The book is a compelling call to action to simply pay attention to the 25,000 breaths we take each day.